Well, when I was, of school age or whatever, when most people are thinking about being creative in the sense that you mean it, my whole life was focused on the idea of getting me to walk. Musical or intellectual creativity don't come into it because the general philosophy of the public was that I wasn't going to have anything like a social life, attending concerts or anything of that sort, because the general public were of the opinion that I should be put somewhere. They never specified where, but I should be put somewhere and looked after. You see, when I'm living my normal life in inverted commas, there is always a sort of inner conflict within me which says, I think what I want to do is a blooming good idea, but it's never going to work because my brain and my body won't cooperate with each other, because there is always a gap between what goes into my head and my physical ability to get my body to behave itself. But with a sound beam, all that can disappear because you've only got to wave your arm in any way that you're physically able to, and this conflict disappears, and that's what makes it a joy to use after a while. I mean, if I were to, for example, pick up a recorder and expect my fingers to hit the holes in some sort of coordinated fashion, it's never going to work. You see, for a moment, when it really comes together, you can almost forget that you're in a wheelchair. And that is the most marvellous thing on the planet. I can forget about all the junk that I have to live with. Sound a bit extreme, but I've learned that it's perfectly legal for me to just sit here and enjoy myself. I don't have to ask anybody for any help. I don't have to justify the kind of noises I'm getting out of the thing. I can just enjoy it without any trimmings of somebody saying you're not doing this properly, or it ought to be louder or softer, or it just works. What I appreciate most out of the Soundbeam is the absolute freedom that it gives me. I can make it work with very little effort. and the kind of level of relaxation and comfort that it gives me, even for a brief couple of hours, is absolutely fantastic. If I could bottle it, I would.